Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another review. This time around, we're here to review College Football 26, brought to you by EA Sports. And I want to give a big shout out to them for providing this code, but also providing support and understanding with the situation that personally I have been dealing with my family. And understanding that we had to take some time off. But we are back, and we're here with a review of one of the best sports games that I have played in recent years. I know a lot of people will probably watch this review and maybe go back and watch some of my other reviews and say, man, he said this before about college football, or he said this before about Madden. I'm stating true facts here because I feel like this is a better champion of what EA Sports really wanted to do by bringing college football back than what 25 was. And when I say that, it actually feels like a from-the-ground-up rebuilt experience. Now, when I say that, I'm talking about how when you play the game, you don't just feel like you're playing the game. You feel like you're living it. You feel like you're actually at these stadiums. And the reason I say that is because of a lot of improvements that they've made. In the sense of not only having, real coaches in there instead of them just being like, random characters standing over there, you looking at them being like, who is that? But they actually have real coaches. They actually have the real look of these players. And you actually have the real life stadiums while you're playing the game. These stadiums come to life like never before. You get a ton of unbelievable moments that just make this game feel like a true, authentic college football title. You get, the like they said in their original video at the reveal, they talked about how, you're going to get, the tradition of college. It really is. Like when you play these colleges or you play as these colleges, you get their full traditions. You see like with TCU's Horned Frog and, like even with Texas A&M, you see their full traditions of how they react and act when they're first hitting the field, when they're doing turnovers, when there's a touchdown at the end of the game, when certain big things happen, like if you're in overtime and you get an interception, the reactions of not just the players but the attendants or the attendees at the stadium is crazy. It's really nuts. The cheerleaders, the mascots, overall, it's just a from the ground up rebuild of the system that they had previously. It's so much more realistic. And something else that you get that is more realistic than ever before is the dynamic weathering. So not only is it just the change of the time of day, but a dynamic system that completely builds something anew. When you're playing in the snow, it really feels like you're playing in the snow. When you're playing in a heavy rainstorm or something, you actually get the feeling that you're playing in that because of how the game changes. And also the gameplay mechanics kind of evolve as you're playing the game. It's a really crazy thing to see them build this game into such a stellar experience because I don't really feel like we've had sports games like this before that take on what they did the previous year and they're like, hey, we knocked it out of the park, but how can we do it even better? Small little detail things that they've changed. Like there was one of the big complaints last year was like the blocking or the picks. Like I can't tell you how many times I would be playing a game against just the computer and I would throw the ball deep. I'm like, man, this is a for sure catch, and the defender would catch the ball or intercept the ball without even looking, without even turning around and looking. It was just like automatic. His hands go up and he would catch it. And that was an irritation, but it wasn't something that just really bothered me. But whenever I see the changes that have been made, in that sense, to where like this time, like if you are not actually turned around looking at the ball, like or the defender on an opposing team, even if they're not controlling it and it's controlled by the AI, it is apparent that this change has occurred. If the defender is actually looking at the ball, then they will be able to pick it. If they're not, then there's not this automatic like, hey, the ball's close, I'm going to put my hands up and just catch it. And, it is what it is. It's crazy. But something else that has really heavily changed this game is the wear and tear. Like, it is crazy how the wear and tear of your character and the players that you're, like with your quarterback and with your running back, it's really improved in the sense of making it more realistic. Now, you can turn off wear and tear, and you can just play the game kind of arcade style, which is fun, but it's just not something that is realistic to me. I don't feel like it's something realistic at all. So one thing that I did do this year compared to last year is I played a lot more of the Ultimate Team, college Ultimate Team in general. And I will be honest, I can understand why people like this mode. But me particularly, I am not a fan of Ultimate Team. I'm not a fan of Ultimate Team in Madden. I'm not a fan of Ultimate Team in college football. It's not something that appeases to me. It's not something that's like, oh my God, like I'm not playing that. I'm not playing college football to build a team of characters that used to play college. I do the same exact thing in Madden. I don't want to play with all these random characters and build my, that's just not, I don't know. It's not me. It's not something that I'm into. And I'm glad that people enjoy it, but I will say it is cool to do some of these challenges or do some of these game modes that they have available or whatever, and then being able to use this currency and unlock different card packs, and those card packs come with all different types of characters depending on the rarity, but it's just not something I'm into. It's not. I did really play it a lot, and I just did not like it. I didn't like it. Now, one thing I will tell you that I loved is Road to Glory. Road to Glory was such an awesome experience. And with this experience of Road to Glory, if you don't know, it is a full high school experience. So you play with a high school character. You can import your own high school from the ultimate or from the team builder. So if I wanted to do, like I went to high school in Grapeland, if I wanted to do the Grapeland Sandies, I could literally import my high school into Road of Glory and then have it to where I play through the games that they let me play through and then get into college, play all through college. And then when Madden 26 comes out, I could play with the same exact character by drafting him or getting him drafted into the Madden 26 roster. It's beyond me. It's so awesome that you have that experience or you have that ability to do that. Because it really feels like a connected experience. It doesn't feel something like, college football and Madden are in competition. It feels like it is a bridge from one game to another. And from what I've seen, Madden 26 is going to have a lot of improvements as well. So hopefully we'll be able to talk about that. But either way, it is a really fun game. It is really expansive. I mean, dude, like there's more colleges in this game. There's more everything there. I know I'm kind of spinning on a wet spot right now, and I'm running back what I said previously, but I don't really know how to explain to you guys. I mean, like, there's new mascots. There's a total of like 34 new mascots. There's like 88 new band marching songs that they'll play during the game that just make your experience overall. There's all kinds of new colleges added to the game. 300 plus real world coaches. Play calling has completely changed. So depending on the coach, your play calling will be completely different. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so down for that. Like, I really like the fact that it didn't just feel like the same carbon copy playbook no matter the college that you went to. Like, it's actually like wrapped around that college, that coach, what they do, their play styles. It really feels like a engrossing experience that makes you feel that not only did this team want to just build something that looked spectacular and played spectacularly, but it actually stayed true to these college football programs. And I think that's where EA really hit a home run here. So the one thing, like I said, that is just a downer to me is the Ultimate Team. It's not for me. It's not something that I ever liked playing. Now, that's not to say that mode is bad, but it's just like the card-based stuff. Like, I mean, I'm having to deal with that in like every sports game that I play now. I mean, not to talk about the other, competition in the sense of like the other company that makes sports games, and we know what that company is, but they have that same exact aspect a lot of times, in their sports games, where it's like, oh, well, you do this, and like even in the wrestling games that they make, it's like a card-based thing to where it's not me, dude. I don't know how to better say that. So, but graphically, I mean, the game is just stellar. You will see a true graphical upgrade in this game. You'll also feel the update with this type of engine that they have as well. I don't know the exact engine that they are using on this game. I know it was developed by EA Orlando, but I don't know exactly what engine it was used. But it just feels better. It feels like a more fresh experience. Like when I'm rolling out with my quarterback, I actually feel like he turns on a dime. No matter if he's slow, no matter if he's fast, I actually feel like when I move my joystick to the upper left, like he's actually stepping that way. I feel like the dynamic aspects of like juking, spin moves, everything about the running in this game just feels so much better than what it did in 25. It doesn't feel slow. It feels like it's really on point. And best way I could really say it is EA Orlando, EA Sports, y'all really stood on business on this. Y'all said that this was going to be a bigger game. You said that it was going to be the best college football experience we've had in a long time, and it really is. So, and something I did not really speak on was playing online. So I did play online, but I feel like the online is still kind of plagued with the community in the sense of like, if you start doing good, then they drop out of the game. Now, every once in a while, I'll run into some online games that I'll have, and I'm not saying that I'm like God tier, because I'm not, but I'm above average in this game, and I feel like there's been times that even in Madden, if you get to the point of like having 2 interceptions on your opponent, they drop. You know what I'm saying? And it's not really, it doesn't really make the online experience very fun. But I really enjoy the gameplay mechanics. I really enjoy everything about this game in the sense of what they really changed and what they built. Because this is, I may not be God tier in this game, but this is definitely a God tier college football experience. So I'm going to give this game a 5 out of 5. Definitely make sure to check this game out. If you haven't had a chance to, look on wherever you pre-order your games at. If you want to pre-order a game, you are more than obligated to. The MVP bundle is actually, I think it's $150. And with the MVP bundle, not only would you get Madden 26 as well with College Football 26, but you get, for anybody that plays Ultimate Team, you would get a bundle of College Ultimate Team elite players. You'll get like a prospect pack. You'll get early access. So if you go ahead and say you pay for the MVP bundle now, since the game is already out, you will get early access to Madden, which comes out in the next couple of days. Also, you'll get a total of 4,600 college football points. You'll get Dynasty coach points as well as Road to Glory skill points. And I'll tell you, you definitely need those for sure. But the Deluxe Edition also comes with the 3-day early access and the college football points, the Dynasty points, the Road to Glory points, and the all-hand Ultimate Team Pack. So I did review the Deluxe Edition, and big shout-outs to EA. And like I said, 5 out of 5 experience. Definitely make sure to check it out. And thanks for being there for us, guys. Thanks for all the love, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.